It is Sunday, March 8th, 2009, and Equine Outreach is making its debut at the Crook County 4-H Leaders Buckle Series. This is 11-year-old Chloe showing Rasheeka, a 14-year-old Arab mare. Rasheeka was Chloe's first horse partner project at Equine Outreach, but it's been several months since they've worked together. As you can see, they get a great jog right off the line, and Chloe remembers the quartering system when the judge comes to her for inspection. There's a little bobble when Chloe doesn't quite keep her arms straight enough when she changes sides, but we know this was just show butterflies, because Chloe in fact helped us teach the other students showmanship before the show. Chloe does an excellent job of having a very upright upper body, so when she jogs back to line she looks very professional. One thing she could have done better was when she was returning to line, instead of turning Rasheeka towards her, turning Rasheeka away from her, to show the judge one more time how nicely she can pivot. 12-year-old Morgan is seen here with her gaited Morgan mare, Ginger. Ginger is having a hard time getting up into the trot. She doesn't really see the point when she can gait so easily. But they get a nice back when they reach the judge. When you've got an older horse like this, sometimes it's hard for them to back straight because it takes a little bit of muscle. Morgan gets Ginger set up square, gets her feet pointed towards Ginger's outside shoulder, and then waits for the judge to inspect. Clearly anticipating that Ginger might try to move if Morgan went all the way to the other side, Morgan makes a small movement instead of a very large one, and does manage to keep Ginger set the whole time. Morgan does a very nice pivot on the way back to line, and gets a nice jog off too. They're at a hard angle from the judge, not quite straight back into line. With the crowdedness of the lineup, Morgan forgets and turns Ginger towards her, but hey, we're all glad she just got Ginger to trot back to line. That in itself is an accomplishment. This is Morgan's twin sister, Katelynn. They're both 12 years old. Katelynn is working with Desiree, a 25-year-old Arab Morgan cross mare. Katelynn looks spectacular in her show outfit. She helped us iron several shirts the night before. One thing I love about this class with Katelynn is how good her presentation is. Her posture is wonderful, and she's smiling almost the whole time. Her quartering is also almost perfect. Katelynn's lead rope is folded nicely in her left hand, and she's got her hand in a good position on the rope, just below the chain. Here we see a really excellent pivot, and they get a nice jog off back to line as well. That was an excellent round. It's certainly not easy getting a 25-year-old horse to trot. All of these Equine Outreach students had less than 4 sessions to practice with their horses. They did a remarkable job. This is 11-year-old Anndi. She's shown here today with a Welsh thoroughbred pony who is 15 years old. The pony's name is Molly. Anndi looks very professional in her all-black outfit. It's an excellent picture with a nicely groomed white pony. Anndi has Molly standing very square. She comes back to the left side just a little bit too early, but one of the things that was nice about her quartering was that she kept her pony square the whole time. Here Anndi turns the incorrect direction jogging back to the line, but it doesn't affect Molly's jog. They do get a nice jog off. Overall, it's a very clean round and quite picturesque, despite the few minor errors that would be expected of a novice of Andi's age. It's really a job well done for their first show. I'm really impressed with all the students that we have here today. We've seen every possible kind of weather, from sleet to hail to wind gusts with snow, even a little bit of sun and rain. This was an enormous class with 20 students, but everyone did an excellent job. We look forward to watching these up-and-coming young riders as they continue their showmanship careers.